Alright, cleaning out the garage a little bit today. This old dinosaur's been hanging on the rafters for probably a year now. Bowl's completely dry. So we're going to see if it can't run. I didn't dump the fuel, I just put some fresh in on top of the old stuff. We'll see how this goes here. Kill switch is upside down on this saw. The smart thing to do would be to prime it, but we're just going to go for it. See what happens. Oh. Okay, so if you'll be able to see that, but we're actually starting to get a little fuel primed up into that bowl now. So, see how this goes. This thing has not ran in a long time. It might need more than this, but we'll see. I remember how I do this because there's no throttle lock on it. Oh, that's awesome. That's ethanol free fuel for you. Talk about an old thumper. Maybe we'll go make some cuts with it here in the next few days. I didn't even know if it would start. So at least we got some fresh fuel ran through her. Hang her back in the hook for now. See how she restarts here. Let it sit for 5 minutes or so. That's so fun. These old saws, when you get them dialed in, or you spend the time and energy to get them the way they need to be, they just run. I mean, that's just like restart, no nothing, no finicky anything, just one pull and she's back running again. Never gets old. All right, here's the next hanger that doesn't see a ton of action. Dolmar 153. Just been hanging in the rafters, leaking oil everywhere, so see if we can't get this one going. This one's always been a pretty good runner. All these saws, I mean, they aren't just like old and neglected, right? Like, I mean, they've been, when I got them originally, like they've been gone through. Everything that needed to be replaced has been replaced. Fuel lines, filters, ignition stuff, like they're good runners. Come on, baby. Funky spot to adjust, if I remember right. That's right, it's real funny. It's got one hole right there to adjust both screws, both jets. It's kind of goofy. I forgot that was there. Of course, I guess with the cover off, it'll tune a little easier, but see what a little fuel on the low side does for it. Might have to do a little day where we get all these old dinosaurs out and run them. You guys want to see that? Let me know. Otherwise, hang them back in the rafters again. Some of these saws, it's kind of a shame to have them and not use them. They get used, but it's more like a once a year type of deal. Some of these big older guys, you just can't help but hang on to them. And this one comes out, you know, if there's something big that needs to be taken care of, I'll bring it out and run it. Those old strokers like that, long stroke engines, man, they just sound good. Well, we're in the mood, let's keep going. This is that 38 Magnum 2. Pretty dang pristine saw. I mean, it's like new really, except for a little bit of paint missing. Here's another one, just been sitting, and you know, there's mixed opinions on this, and that's perfectly okay, but I don't ever drain any of my saws. But I have ethanol free fuel, but I leave the tanks full, all the way full. If you leave them part way down, there's room for moisture and stuff to get made. You know, especially if it's in the garage where it's hot and cold and hot and cold and hot and cold. With the tank empty, you'll actually start getting corrosion from that temperature and difference. So I leave mine all the way full. I don't run them dry or anything. Diaphragms stay wet. So to each their own. I'm just letting you know that all these have sat for a year or close to it with fuel in them, and they're starting up with no issues. See how this one does. Maybe I'll be eating crow. I mean, this thing, look at this. This is just a honey of a saw. No way. That can't be right. Yeah, it wasn't. Well, not bad though. I like this saw. Man, I mean, like I said, I don't know how long this one's been sitting either, but it's been a while. This is a Poulan Pro Super 380, like 60 something odd cc's, same as the 3750. It's got a, I don't remember, 34? 36 piston in it? Something like that. I'll have to go back. I can't remember exactly what I put in there. So it's got a pop-up turned on it, and anyways, it's a good runner. I need to get this back in the regular rotation because it's kind of a fun saw to run. But pull the clutch cover off, but we'll see how if this one goes. Might need a new set of clutch springs. Ouch! Kind of got to mean it with this one. Oh, I tell you, start dragging all these old saws that are hanging and sitting on a shelf for you know, however long. Gets the juices flowing again, makes me want to run them. It's been a long time. Anyways, that's that critter. ProMac 55. I think this brake came on it. I can't remember exactly, but it's got a compression release that leaks. I don't remember what I've done to this saw. I got this for free, actually, I think. I got it for free, but I had to take like 4 gas cans that were half full of fuel too with it or something. I don't remember, but let's see how this goes here. I don't think I've done a whole lot to this one. Maybe put a carb kit in it when I first got it. It's got a funky handle. I don't know if that's standard McCulloch or not, but this one definitely hasn't ran in a while. Oh, you gotta turn the kill switch off, stupid. Come on. So this saw is an old, whoa, on that a little loose. This is an old single jet carb on here. But anyways, this thing, my very first saw I ever had was my grandpa's ProMac 55. And somebody stole it. They needed it worse than I did. So hopefully it's living a good life somewhere. Anyways, saw's pretty complete. It's just got a little red paint on it and it's got the cage broken out of the bottom, but other than that, pretty clean. And man, these saws are kind of like the, you know, it's like the same 1010 chassis style. These things freaking rip. I mean, just in factory form, they rip. I mean, dude, they just, I know there's some out there that'll beat it, but boy, it is tough to beat these saws for factory, you know. And I don't know what these actually are size-wise. 50? Around 50 cc's, I'm guessing. Shedding parts all over the place here, but for 50 cc's, man, or I'm guessing that's about where they are. I can't remember. I don't follow them close enough, but I absolutely, well, in case you didn't tell, I love all saws, but this one especially has got a special place in my heart because, like I said, it was the first model and saw that I ever owned. So it's as close as I'm gonna get to having my grandpa's. And it, man, it just rips. Such a freaking cool saw, and lightweight and small. I mean, goodness, they're awesome.